So you just got diagnosed with migraine and you're wondering, what do I do next? I'm Haley and I have suffered with migraine since I was 11 years old. Honestly, I have had a neurologist tell me that I've probably suffered since I was a baby because I had colic, and that is a common sign of migraine in infants. Most likely suffered from migraine my whole life. I feel like I'm pretty qualified to give tips on how to navigate life with a migraine disorder. So I'm going to give you all of the tips on what to do next, how to advocate for yourself, and just give you a step-by-step guide of what you should do, because it is overwhelming and I want you to know that you're not alone. When I was formally diagnosed with chronic migraine, I wish that there was a video like this. So I'm here for you to help walk you through it. First things first, I want to validate that you are probably feeling very overwhelmed because this is a big diagnosis. This is something that you are going to live with for the rest of your life. And that's a big thing. That's very scary. I also want you to feel validated in the fact that chronic migraine is a neurological condition. It's not just a headache. It's not just getting headaches every once in a while. That's not what it is. You have a neurological condition that is debilitating and it's disabling. So, getting that out of the way, first things first, I want to validate that because it's incredibly disabling and it has put me down and out for the last 4.5 years, 5 years almost of my life. So you are not alone if that's how you're feeling right now. Those feelings are 100% valid if you're feeling alone. If you just received your diagnosis, I would recommend learning about your condition. Whether you received a diagnosis of chronic migraine or vestibular migraine, hemiplegic migraine, there are many different types of migraine. So I would recommend learning about your condition. Some trusted sources are the American Migraine Foundation, AIDS for Migraine. If you're looking for resources for how to change your diet to properly eat according to migraine, I would check out the Dizzy Cook. She's amazing. Just go to trusted sources and learn about your condition and learn how you can make some lifestyle changes, because if there's anything I've learned about migraine, it's that unfortunately, as annoying as this is, there's a lot of lifestyle things that you can do to alleviate the symptoms, and it's not going to fix it at all, but it can help relieve the symptoms a little bit. I'm still in pain every single day and it's debilitating a lot of the times, but I feel like the things that I do, like walking, making sure that I'm not eating foods that are inflaming my symptoms, I think that helps just bring down my symptoms and bring down the inflammation in my body. So I think that helps. That leads me into the next suggestion, making those lifestyle adjustments and accommodations. I know how frustrating this is to hear from a doctor that, okay, you just got this life changing diagnosis, and now the biggest thing that you can do is make some adjustments to your lifestyle. And that's super frustrating because you're like, okay, well, I'm in so much pain and you can't do anything else for me. There are other things that they can do for you. So if they're just telling you to make lifestyle adjustments, then definitely advocate for yourself. However, daily walking is something I've been really focusing on lately. And as shitty as I feel every single day, when I get out and I force myself to walk at least 10 minutes, even if it's the slowest walk in the world, it helps me feel a little bit better. It feels good to move my body. And so I would recommend at least trying to get some sort of movement in, even if that's like yoga or some sort of like stretching, just like gentle flow. Um, and then eating. I would highly recommend following the Heal Your Headache diet. I actually made a free printout of the Heal Your Headache diet, but I made it a lot cuter because if you're like me, I really am motivated when something is aesthetic and cute. This just outlines all of the foods that are allowed on the migraine diet because I think it's really discouraging to just see all of the things that you're not allowed to eat. This is only the first list of stuff that's allowed. There are 2 other pages of foods that are allowed on the Heal Your Headache diet that are hanging on my fridge, but this is a free download on my website that's available, again, for free. So you can click the link in the description to get this free download. This is a great place to start. I swear by following this diet, I did this at the beginning of my vestibular migraine journey. That was the very first diagnosis I got. And I didn't follow through with it as much, and I wish that I would have. And now I'm following through with it a lot better. And I am actually figuring out my triggers a lot better. Highly recommend following the Heal Your Headache diet and making those lifestyle changes because it overall just helps reduce the inflammation in your body and can help with your head pain. Another thing to consider when you receive a diagnosis like this is your mental health and support. Finding community is a big thing. I actually started posting online because I wanted to find that community and I was feeling very alone. I was like in pain every single day and I was like, there's no way I'm the only one that's feeling this. And so I started posting, and then all of these other people were like, oh my gosh, I feel the same way. And so I actually have created a Balance Babe Discord. Balance Babes all around the world can join. Balance Babes, gender neutral. So, whatever pronouns you use, chronically ill Balance Babes are welcome to join my Discord group. I will also put that link in the caption. This is a little group where you can share some funny memes, you can rant, you can share positive vibes, you can ask questions and connect with other people who have similar diagnoses. It's just for chronically ill people and it's a really great space. So that's another thing I would recommend is just like finding community and support and also getting a therapist. That is a big thing. Lastly, just some practical tips. I would recommend tracking your symptoms. So I have a symptom tracking journal called The Balanced Babe. Obviously, I've got a theme going on. You can find so many different symptom tracking journals online, but this one's really great because there's places to actually put updates in the back. But then there's also spots every day to track your daily symptoms and then do your reflections. It's just a really great space and it's really pretty. So, again, if you like the pretty stuff, then this is available on Amazon. I would recommend Cephaly, which is a really great neuromodulation device. It just stimulates your trigeminal nerve, and this is a really great natural way to relieve some of that pain. So I will put my link for Cephaly in the description. Some other things, finding a really good electrolyte. So I use Buoy. They actually have a program for chronically ill folks where they will give you 30% off for life because they want to help offset your healthcare costs. You can use that program. I also have a discount code through them. So you can find the link for this in the description. I'll put my discount in there. And then I also would literally not survive if I did not use THC for pain relief. I'm also on a lot of different meds, but I also use THC every day. So these are federally legal THC CBD edibles. These are Soul CBD and they are called out of office gummies. So I also have a 30% off discount for these as well. And again, they're federally legal, so you don't have to worry about anything being like illegal. They ship right to your door, so it's super convenient for the chronically ill folks. Those are my suggestions and recommendations. I have been on this migraine journey for years and years and years and years and years. And it's such a frustrating journey. I've had so many days of crying, sobbing, anger, frustration. Like, it's such a hard journey. And so just feel what you need to feel. I would highly suggest joining the Discord group because we all understand what it's like to have a chronic illness, and you do not need to go through it alone. I just want to send you lots of love, especially if you are newly diagnosed. And if you're not newly diagnosed and you've been on this journey for a little while, but you're just finding this video, no matter where you are in your journey, I'm sending you so much love because this journey is so hard, and anyone who's going through it is incredibly strong. So, overall, just sending you lots of love. You can get through this. And if you have any questions or anything that you want me to answer as someone who's been on this path for years, then comment down below and I can answer them in another video. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. And once again, I'm just sending you guys lots of love on your journey. Bye, everyone.